But if the hurricane is all the way down and it reaches all the way down to the sea and to the ocean, then this is when it's the most dangerous because it's just shaking up the whole ocean, right? And so when this tornado is moving closer and closer to the land or to earth, you know, to where the people are, then it's also shaking the ocean with it until it reaches the land, and all of the ocean just kind of, you know, just floods into the land. And so this is where it gets very dangerous, because our homes are, you know, they can hold a little rain and they can hold a little wind, but they can definitely not hold the whole ocean, you know, just dragging into these buildings. That's why many of them are destroyed.
So, like, a very bad hurricane has come from, like you just said, and will anyone go to shopping?
So before the hurricane, so normally there are the meteorologists, right? So the people who study the weather. So these people are going to, you know, pay attention, and then when they see that a hurricane is coming, they're going to tell the people, okay, so the people that live in this and this and this city or country, you guys need to, you know, get ready because there's a hurricane coming. So when this happens,
get ready.
So all the people, what they do is they go to a supermarket, they buy a lot of water, they buy a lot of food that comes in cans, because remember, when there's a strong storm, the electricity is going to be out. So they can't use a refrigerator because there's no electricity, right? So they need to buy food that will not go bad if the fridge, you know, stops working. So they buy a lot of, you know, like canned vegetables, canned tuna, like maybe food that comes in boxes, so like crackers, oatmeal, cereal, stuff like that. Toilet paper, a lot of water bottles. What else? And then, so that's what they buy first, right? They have to have a safety kit. So if they have like a radio that they can talk to someone. Also, you know, remember, there won't be any electricity. So how are you going to be able to keep battery in your phone, you know, for an emergency to call someone? So you need like a power bank, you know, you really need to charge those power banks so you can charge your phone with that. So they get ready for that, right? And then it's time to get their houses ready. So what they do is they buy a lot of big pieces of wood and they hammer them into their windows, because these really strong winds can destroy your windows too. Okay, so
I need my, you know, swimsuits and my like swim sneakers or something. Do I have to need them?
No, people don't wear their swimsuits because you're trying to keep water out of your house, right? So by putting these like pieces of wood all over your window, you're covering your window with wood. So if the wind breaks your windows, you know, if your windows crash, then it's okay because you'll have a layer of wood, and so that way the water won't come into your house. And also you don't know if you'll have any water, so what a lot of people do is that they fill up buckets and buckets of water, or if they have a bathtub, they fill up the bathtub with water, so that way you have a way of showering, right? Or, you know, just if you need water, you know, if you need to wash some clothes or if you need to do anything, then you'll have some water there to use.
Okay, so hurricane is very dangerous, but the most dangerous, I'm pretty scared of today's hurricane. And so do I, you know, go with the bathtub with water?
So is there a hurricane now in China?
No, just tomorrow, a little bit start. So that's also, it's good that we need a really shale, but we live in a city and tall buildings, so we can't hammer the, you know, wood in the building because our floor is 26. Right?
Yeah. So it's different when you live in a building. It's different than when you build in a house, because in a house you can just kind of hammer that, right? But so you should just, tell your parents, to see if it's going to be a very strong wind, a very strong hurricane, or just, a little. If it's a little, then you don't have to worry about anything. You can just make sure you have enough food in your home so you don't have to go out in the middle of the storm to buy food, right? Just make sure you have enough water, and that's it. You really don't have to worry about much. Okay, so don't really worry about it. There's also 2 hurricanes that are coming to America, to the same place. So people are kind of very scared, because normally there's just 1 hurricane coming, but right now there's 2, and they are very, very big.